Hello and welcome to another update video about gold. Gold failed to rally impulsively here, as you can clearly see. This became a three-wave top. The three waves can be very clearly identified here, and the move down looks more impulsive than the move up. So we had here, basically, if you consider that an entire structure, my view is that this here looks more like a WXY pattern. Yeah, we had three waves up here, a connector, and then you can count that as a three-wave structure. Either way, it was not an impulse, leading therefore here to, well, not yet a lower low. I believe silver has made a lower low, so I would need to check the silver chart. But yeah, it so far failed to break out, so I can only warn you not to be overly aggressive here on the long side until the market provides us with a clear impulsive structure that would set us up for higher, where the pullback could then be purchased. But this is all about the tactics. I mean, what we do here is obviously the analysis. Look at how likely is it the market is starting a new rally, or is it actually more likely that we are going to make a new low for gold. So we're going to take a look at both scenarios. At the moment, we are in a setup, in a valid long setup. Now, fair enough, we haven't really come down very low into this larger support area. The view is at the moment that in the bullish scenario, we rallied here in a wave 1. We came down in what could have been a wave 2, yeah, so we can count that as an ABC structure. But the market failed to rally impulsively. So whenever you have a corrective structure complete, you need to be watching for a possible reversal. We did watch last time. I told you what the market needs to do to provide us with the 5-wave structure. The market failed though. The market failed. It would have needed, well, the market needed us to provide with something like that. Here possibly a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It clearly failed with 3 waves. So it's come down quite a bit. You always see how it is when the market fails to create an impulse. It often retraces a lot, yeah, and then often will make a new low as well. That's why it's so important for clarification and clarity to wait for these impulses. Okay, so we have 3 waves down off the high. So the view is that the scenario in which we count this as an A wave, a larger A wave, becomes more likely. Because I can't really argue that this is a 1-2 setup here. It's retraced too much and the move up was too corrective. So we're looking at the larger structure. Let me take this out. Oops. We're looking at the larger structure as a possible ABC. I wouldn't be surprised if this develops here at some point, larger A, B, C, and we will get a lower wave 2. That's certainly what I'm watching for at the moment. Don't have great visibility of what this could be. I mean, certainly we could possibly be moving up in the B wave already. Yeah, these B waves consist of an ABC structure as well, and they can be quite messy. Simply don't really have enough price action for that, but it looks a bit like a head and shoulders actually. Left shoulder, huge head, and the right shoulder, but then it needs to break the neckline here of 1813 to send it down directly. Then we might have the situation that this was a very, very shallow B wave. Yeah, and could come down in C straight away. Wouldn't be a problem, also not in the bullish scenario, because the market still has a lot of space in the current scenario to move down. Yeah, I mean, it can move all the way down to really 16. You could say 1694 would be key support and 1754. So at the moment, we are still watching if the market can give us a clear 5-wave move up. As soon as I see something, I will let you know. At the moment, the trend is still down, hasn't turned around yet. Yeah? But as you see here, it has really only seen the highest or the upper compartment of this support area so far. However, below 1694, the scenario will turn into something bearish, which means that the bears will get more into control. Basically, you can talk about below 1694, which is important support. We have a stronger than ideal retracement for the bullish scenario, and the bears would clearly get in control here. At the moment, we are, as you can clearly see, hovering above support. So we need that break of support to get more clarity that the bears are really in control. So now I'm going to show you what at the moment appears to be the less likely scenario, at least for the time being. So the less likely scenario, but it will gain in probability as we get closer to the 78.6 retracement. That is a move to the upside here in an A wave. We moved sideways here in what I believe is an Elliott wave triangle. In a B wave, I will avoid to count now the subwave structure, but that can be counted as a B wave triangle, and then here a C wave to the upside. There are other interpretations possible, but I felt that is the most likely count for an ABC structure. So the move up can also be counted as an ABC. It's not the clearest of impulses, so we can also count it as an ABC. And then the move down, if it proceeds further down and we break below 1694, then this count will come clearly in control. Because as always, and you hopefully know that when you've been watching this channel, some of you might have watched this channel or might have been watching this channel for a while, then it's always that after the initial wave one, which this could have been, yeah, the wave 2 is going to give us proof that the trend has shifted. If we do not see this wave 2 hold support, then we don't have a confirmation that the trend has shifted. There are 3 levels of confirmation in Elliott wave that you need to see to really confirm the trend has shifted from a downtrend into an uptrend. First one is an impulse, which you could argue we have. Second one is hold the support area in a wave 2, which we are doing at the moment, but we haven't got a reversal signal yet. And the third one is actually to break above the wave 1. Now there's no need to wait for a break of the wave 1 with a trade. Yeah, you don't need to wait for all 3 confirmation levels to start a trade, but you know, there's reasonable. It's reasonable, in my opinion, to take a long trade in these support areas. But again, it depends on your own strategy. You know, are you a pullback trader? Are you a breakout trader? But either way, so in a bearish case, this is an ABC. And we're coming down now in what you could count here is a wave 1. This here might have been the wave 2, or we get a larger wave 2. Just as I said, with this B wave, this can also still extend higher. And then it would unfold like that, okay? Sending us quite a bit lower, possibly just below the $1,600 level. Now, that would be the bearish case, absolutely likely as well, but at the moment appears to be less likely. Certainly we need to have it on the radar though. And again, I can just warn you not to be too overly aggressive on the long side until we have a reversal signal. That's typically how it works, because we need that signal to confirm the trend change. And if we now get a larger B wave, which is still possible, what would be key resistance? So I think I will actually, so because we can count this as a wave 1 down as well, I probably, well, I might do that for the next video. I would rather see this here as an impulse down. Yeah, so also an A wave can obviously be an impulse. Then the B wave wouldn't be that sharp or not that strong. And with a normal B wave, we can expect resistance in the area around 1893, 1912, 1939. If it goes above 1939, we have to look at something much more bullish here to the upside. Yeah, the direct breakout. But for now, I can't see that because the market has not provided a proper impulse to the upside. So the expectation would be at the moment to watch if we're getting a higher B wave. That's still possible from here. It should be constrained below 1939, should then come down in a C wave, or alternatively in the more bearish version, but then we need to break below 1694. Then the bears get in control and it would most likely send us below 1600. If we break out now to the upside and break above 1939, then the low was probably already in. Wouldn't be a problem because we are now in the long trade area. So anybody who wants to trade it could start to scale in, because there's a reasonable, it's a reasonable assumption that this support area could hold. But again, be careful, we hope we don't have a reversal signal yet, okay? So it's just a support area where the price has a chance to turn around. Yeah, the market will decide that, it's not me. But these are the key scenarios, the key levels to watch out for gold. Okay, that's my update about gold. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.